Okey, so kita sambung balik. Tadi dah terputus. Okey, sebab maksimum untuk satu video hanya 15 minit. Okey, so now kita nak determine whether the following integral converge or diverge. Okey, so from here, okey, kita tahu it is improper integral. Okey, so kenapa kita tahu improper integral? Sebab you can see the limit here. Okay, so the limit, if we substitute 0 here, we will have negative 4 over 0. If negative 4 over 0, so basically it is does not exist. Isn't it? Okay. So does not exist. Therefore, we can say that this integral has this, has this continuity point at 0. Okay, since this integral has discontinuity point at 0, therefore this integral is improper integral at for type 2. Nasi, okay, tu nasi. Okay, dah kelaparan ya. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to transform this 0 to limit. Okay, so from here we have 0 to 1. Okay, so it's discontinuity at point 0. Okay, it continues at 1. So we need to find the integration here. Therefore, we need to have 0 positive to 1. Okay, because we need to find in the right. Kalau 0 negative, will be outside the range. Therefore, we need to find the value for 0 positive. Okay, let's look at the full answer. Okay, so we change the 0 with A. Yeah, with A. Thank you. With A, where A is the limit from A to 0 positive. Okay. Alright, so now we need to evaluate the integral. Okay, since we already done the transformation from 0 to the limit. Okay, so now we need to integrate as usual. Okay, so this one here, negative 4 over the square root of x squared, not the square root, this one cube root of x squared. Okay, so we can transform into negative 2 over 3. Negative 2 over 3 is basically is cube root squared here. Okay, so we just take out the negative 4 outside, and then we just need to integrate x to the power of negative 2 over 3. Okay, so as usual, you just integrate. You can have the plus 1 and then over negative 2 over 3 plus 1 as well. So we will obtain 3x to the power of 1 over 3. Okay, so now we just need to substitute the limit. Okay, the first limit is 1. So 3 multiply with 1 power of 1 over 3 is still 3. Okay, and then minus, next substitution is A. So 3 to the power A, 3 multiply with A to the power of 1 over 3. Okay, so now we can separate the limit. Okay, so this one here, we don't have any problem because we don't have any A, but the limit A tends to 0, 3 here, so it's remain 3. Okay, for the second part here, okay, so we have, we need to substitute the value of A, which is A is 0 positive. Okay, so basically we just substitute 0 here. So 3 multiplied with 0 is 0. Okay, so basically negative 4 multiplied with 3, we will obtain minus 12. So minus 12, we can say that the improper integral is converge because the limit exists. Okay, the limit exists. Okay, sorry lah saya pakai mouse je ni. Alright, next one. Okay, look at this example. Determine whether the following integral converge or diverge. Okay, so now we look at here. We have the integration from 0 to 3 1 over 3 minus x. Okay, bear in mind, this is not normal integration because it has discontinuity point within this range. So what is the discontinuity point? The discontinuity point is 3. Why we say it is 3? Because if we substitute the 3 here, the fraction become does not exist. Okay, so let's say 1 over 3 minus 3. Okay, square root. So basically we will obtain 1 over 0. So 1 over 0 is does not exist. Okay, so that's why we say that this integral is improper integral at discontinuity point 3. Okay, so we need to transform this integral into limit. So let's say we have this graph from 0 to 3. Okay, so now it is discontinuity at point 3. Okay, discontinuous point 0. So basically we need to integrate from 0 to 3. Negative or positive? Negative, because it is on the left. Okay, okay, for 3 positive is outside the range already. So that's why we take 3 negative. Okay, so now this is the answer. Alright, so we transform this 3 into t. What is t? T is the limit from t tends to 3 negative. Okay, so this one to this one is we just need to integrate lah. Okay, integrate as usual. Okay, we will obtain negative 2 square root of 3 minus x. Okay, so how we get this? Okay, basically we just change the 3. We need to integrate 3 minus x to the power of negative half. Okay, macam ni lah. So we need to integrate this one. So we will obtain negative 2 square root of 3 minus x. Okay, from 0 to 2 with this limit. Okay, so now we just substitute t lah. Okay, so minus 2, 3 minus t. The first part is t. So t is 3, meaning that will be 0 here. Okay. Alright, minus 2, 3 minus 0. Alright, so basically dia rearrange lah. So the second part minus 2 minus the second part. So minus minus positive. So we will have this. Okay, so from here to here, we just substitute the limit t and 0. Okay, so after simplify, 3 minus 0, 3 minus 3, 0 here. So we will obtain this one lah. So only this term remain. Okay, so what you can say here is this improper integral is converge. Okay, converge. Alright, next one. Okay, determine whether the following integral are converge or diverge. Okay, alright, so if you look at here, it looks like a proper integral since it is continuous at point negative 2 and continuous at point 3. Okay, please bear in mind that this fx is discontinuous at point C, where what is C? C is equal to 0 in this case. Okay, so if we have the x equal to 0, we will have 1 over 0, which is does not exist. So what we can say is this integral is improper because the integral has discontinuity point at 0. Okay, so for this integral, we need to separate the integration. Okay, because we have negative 2 and we have 3. Okay, but it is discontinuous at point C. What is C? C is 0 in this case. So basically, we need to integrate the first part from negative 2 to 0 negative, and then this is the first part, part A, And the second part is we need to integrate from here 0 positive. Okay, 0 positive to 3. So this is the second part that we need to integrate, which is part B. Okay, we need to separate because we have this continuity point in the middle. Right. So this is how we write the improper integral. Okay, so 0 here is the value of C. So we need to determine by ourselves the value of C. Okay, therefore we need to do one by one lah. The first part and the second part. Okay, so here is the first part. Okay, we need to integrate the 1 over x cube. Okay, so we need to transform the 0 here to t, where t is tends to 0 negative lah. Okay, because as our graph, the previous graph. Okay, 0 negative. Okay, the first part here. So after the integration, you will obtain negative 1 over 2x squared. Just substitute t and minus 2. We will have 1 over 0 here. So 1 over 0 become does not exist. Okay, infinity. So it will become negative infinity. Right. So since we already obtained the first part here, the part A is diverge. So we don't have to find the second part here, the part B, because it is automatically we can say this improper integral is diverge. Okay, but if we have converge for the part A, we need to find the integration for part B. Okay, clear? Alright, so I think that's it. Thank you very much.